Hey everybody, welcome to my next video in the class overview of the beta from Diablo 4. Right now we are going to check out the Sorceress. Kind of what I do is I give a rundown of the skills. I kind of show the equipment and the slots if they're different than any of the others, and then also give some of my general thoughts on it as well. I would put the Sorcerer as very strong. Second, if not first, compared to the Rogue. Also, I said it before, it just kind of depends on who plays it. I've played both. The Sword probably the least, but my son and brother have played a lot of it, and they've been really strong, and they've been doing really well in the game. And they also work great as a group. It's been a ton of fun playing with them. Even when I was on like my underpowered barb, or I'd switched over to the rogue class and finally started playing that so I could get some of them each leveled up. But a Sork is going to be a strong contender in the full release once it launches as being a very strong and valuable class to start out with. So let's kind of go through the skill tree so you guys can see that, and I kind of lay out each of the moves, and we'll go from there. So our abilities, we're gonna pop in here, and we're gonna always come up to the top here for our basic skills. We have our Arc Lash, which is a ton of fun. I used that on the build my son was playing around here on a bit on my account, so he kind of switched everything up. Firebolt, Frostbolt, and Spark. And then we move down to our next tier, and we have Incinerate, Fireball, Frozen Orb, Ice Shards. We got some passive here. Devastation and Elemental Dominance. We have Chain Lightning and Charge Bolt. Chain Lightning is a blast to use. I also mentioned too that every skill also has like an enhance for it, and then two extra enhance, but you only get to choose one of the two. So I'm kind of just going over the basic stuff right now, so you can kind of get an idea on that and what it offers as its regular moves. We've also got another one over here, Potent Warding. And then we're gonna move down here, and we have our Flame Shield, Teleport, Glass Cannon passive. Everybody loves that. Ice Armor, Frozen Nova, Frost Nova, sorry. And then we have our Elemental Attunement. We're going to pop down this way to our Conjuration skills. So we have your Hydra, your Ice Blades, and your Lightning Spear. Then we got Conjuration Mastery, Align the Elements, Mana Shield, Protection. Next over here, we have Blizzard, Meteor, Firewall, Ball Lightning. We have Static Discharge, Shock Impact, and Invigorating Conduit. Over here we have Crippling Flames, Inner Flames, and Devouring Blaze. And then here we have Ice Veil, Cold Front, and Snap Freeze. Then we're going to pop down this way. And we have Deep Freeze, Inferno, Unstable Currents. And for passive, Cursing Currents, Electrocution, Conduction, Convolutions, Fiery Surge, Endless Pyre, Warmth, Soulfire, Permafrost, Hoarfrost, Icy Touch, and Frigid Breeze. And then we slide down to the end for your capstone skills. You have Avalanche, Shatter, Overflowing Energy, Beer's Mastery, Isu's Ferocity, and Combustion. So there's definitely a ton to deal with between the three elements and a lot of mix and matching you can do depending how you want to play. Like I was using some ice moves for crowd control. My main attacks were lightning, but then I had the fire shield as the shield to protect me just because it's what it was doing was really good. So we're gonna pop out back over to our character. Everything's pretty much the same besides the fact that um, we've got a two-handed staff going on right here, and that's what we're using. You can also use a wand and an offhand as well. They're really cool and a lot of fun to use, and everything just looks so well and detailed. And like I said, with this class too, this is definitely number two, like solid out of the three that are out right now. This is number two if not tied at number 1 with the rogue, with the barb still at 3, like no number 2. Just great. A lot of fun to play. We'll quick run out here and kind of demonstrate a little bit so you can see what some of the moves look like here. Just a little close pop out of town here. Oh, it's going to do this thing where it doesn't let me leave. So it's kind of cool that I can show you this while it's here, but check this out. So I'm going to use my teleport, which is going to put me right back here in town. And we're going to run up here. It's a little like weird glitchy thing that's happening sometimes with the towns. So we're going to come up this way. I'm going to come down here. That little blue thing's up there because I started a side quest, but I didn't finish it and didn't feel like doing it to your remote. Because I was also playing and checking out the PC version as well. And there we go. Now we're out here. Oop, there we go. So there's our frost shield, and he's got all frost moves on right now. So let's see if we can find some. So there we go. We got some enemies. Look at that. Look how fast that fires. Like, it's just insanely fast.
I need time to prepare that.
But yeah, so there you guys have it. Thanks for sticking around. Like I said, I was kind of keeping these nice, short, simple, to the point. Just showing off a little bit so you could see it, because this is also just the beta, so when we go into the real deep dives and stuff, will be like when the initial game releases. Next weekend I will be putting out the Druid and Necromancer ones. I will level them a bit, and we can see what those guys are about as well in this little nice, short, sweet format we got going on here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you could, check out the list of the rest of them. I've been putting up a bunch of the dungeons that we've been doing and going through. Once I thought about it to record the go-throughs of those, there is no commentary on them. It's just straight through. That's the dungeon, and then the aspect you unlock at the end. So again, thanks you guys for watching, and please check out the other ones. It means a lot.